Ha ha ha.
Comedy can still hear me. Not that I don't care.
Go ahead, Mark. Do the intro. It's your
Hello,
show tonight.
welcome. What? Okay, now you're interrupting me again. You're
Old
just
habits die hard.
not professional at all.
No.
Welcome
And
to
we are live on Facebook and on YouTube. Worth mentioning.
Welcome to horror movies and shit. Thanks, Jim. Thanks so much. You're such a gentleman.
I'm going to let you finish, but first, go ahead.
Welcome to horror movies and shit with myself, Mark, and as always,
Jim?
you know the thing about it is, Jim. Horror trivia.
Hey, Mark, do you want to introduce our guest first?
No. How confident, before we introduce our very special guest, are you in winning this horror trivia event?
I mean, it's a game to me, so I'm not, I don't care.
So I would like to introduce our winner. Matthew.
Fair enough.
And Jim, I believe he was on our podcast before, but I was not on that podcast. So
that
you
is
can do
correct,
a
Mark.
full intro for him.
So, Matt, first of all, pop off your socials, please, because I always forget to do this in the beginning, and we need people to know where they can follow you.
Absolutely. Thanks again, guys, for having me back. You can find me on the Horror Madness 0055 on Instagram and TikTok, and Matthew Myers on Facebook.
So, Matt and I have a very long history of being friends from TikTok. We were supposed to meet up at the film festival in Indiana. However, Matt had some unforeseen circumstances, couldn't make it. So that was a bit depressing. But Matt's been all over the horror scene. We've been buddies on TikTok since Cinema Society Saturday began. And it's just history from there.
Yep. Absolutely.
Sounds like a lucky escape to me.
But Matt, talk a little bit about Creature Madness, which is like your film book club you got going on TikTok.
Oh, absolutely. That is definitely a passion project. So definitely one of my favorite subgenres is creature features. And, what I did was definitely get 6 or 7 of some of the creators that I really trust and I adore on TikTok. And each week we literally pick one creature feature and then we all get to watch it and give our POV of that movie. And it's just something really fun. And there's nothing that's really off limits. No decade, no particular film in general. Just as long as there's a creature in that film, we're gonna watch it and dissect it.
Fantastic. Now, there's one other thing I want you to talk about.
The poor creature.
Have you not seen any creature features?
Sometimes.
Yeah. But there's one other thing I want you to talk about, Mark, and that, or not Mark, Matt. Mark's never done anything of any consequence.
Your mom wouldn't say that.
I bet she wouldn't. But you introduced something to Cinema Society Saturday that has really taken off, and you are, partnering or involved with a streaming service that is sort of trying to change the game right now. So please tell us a little bit about that.
Absolutely. Yeah, that was just by happenstance a little over a year ago. I partnered up with FearPix, and they wanted to work with me, and I said, wow, y'all don't even understand. I'm part of a group called Cinema Society Saturday, and recently they launched their second version of their mobile and web, and they are, for the most part, a free streaming service, but they are truly based around independent horror. They have horror shorts, they have true crime, but they also have fear tiers, which are extremely affordable for $2.99 per month or $19.99 a year. And the very important part of that is, if you do that, 50% of those profits go back to the independent filmmakers, which is massive. And they are always looking for people to partner up with. And being someone that can be a conduit for that, not only to help a streaming service go off and also to help people connect with other filmmakers and everything like that. So what we're doing is Fear Picks Friday, where at least twice a month we watch something off Fear Picks and then try to get awareness of what Fear Picks is offering. And obviously, if you do get the subscription, they have 2 exclusive films and a lot more offerings. Jim, I know something near and dear to your heart. They have Dead Prairie Productions on there. They have a lot of fun stuff that's really on there. So if you do a deep dive like I have on there, they do have a real section where you can post your review. They have a chat where you can get to know other horror members in the community. There's a lot of good things that FearPix has done on their second launch. So definitely a huge fan of them. They have been really good people to work with, very open and great with the horror community themselves.
And they have. I've hooked a few different filmmakers up with them, and nothing but great things to say about them. Zach and Mike are fantastic. They're responsive. They're very good guys so far from all the interactions I've been involved in.
Absolutely.
What do you think?
Yes, I hear the same thing, Jim.
And just so everybody knows, we are not sponsored by or getting any money from FearPix. I just think it's a great beginning.
Who the fuck would give us money, Jim?
That's true.
Give us money not to say their name.
You sold the yacht, and I didn't see a dime.
Oh, I'm sorry. You just moved into your mansion, so shut your face.
Hey, Mark, what the hell are we doing here tonight?
So Matthew, thanks very much. Is it Matthew or Matt? I don't know.
It doesn't matter either way. I'm good. I'm good. You know, if it shortens it up for you, I can go by Matt.
Go Matthew. Okay.
Yep.
I have an Uncle Matt, so that's why it's Matt for me.
That's fascinating, Jim. Anyway, so Matthew, thank you very much. You're going to be our guinea pig for tonight. I came up with actually a couple of horror Jeopardy trivia boards. So we'll do one, and we'll see how that goes, and hopefully it all works right, and we'll just have some fun.
Sounds good. Share your screen, and I'll change the view.
Okay, let's try that. And you know what? It's really difficult trying to find that sweet spot as far as, is it too difficult or is it too easy? So this is all stuff that I came up with. It's not like I didn't ask AI or anything. It was just out of my stupid brain. So I guess everybody knows the concept of Jeopardy, right?
Yep.
Now, Jim, okay.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to. There was a white line running through our faces, so I was trying to fix it. But now we're good.
Okay. Let me see.
I couldn't tell if we were frozen. We just weren't moving for a minute.
So I wonder if I have to do it on here. Do you see my mouse moving on the?
We do not.
No.
So it's sharing this. Okay. Let's see if I click on something. Let's see. How about that?
Nope.
Huh?
Well, we
All
see
right.
you highlighted
Yep.
Jeopardy board. There you go.
Yeah,
Okay.
I see it
Okay.
now.
So I have to be on mine, so I can look at it on the live stream. Okay, so Matthew, you are the guest. We have.
Would you like to explain the categories?
topics. Huh?
Explain the categories, please, Alex.
So xenophobia, Jim.
Yes.
You're a big fan of.
Not a big fan of xenomorphia. No.
Okay, so this is all about obviously aliens within horror movies.
All right.
The next one is name the horror movie from the image. So I took a still image from different movies.
Okay.
Next one is actors who are famous and have starred in horror movies.
Ooh.
The next one is about horror awards.
All right.
And the last one is franchise by the year. So in this
All right.
category, there's going to be a list of years where a movie from that franchise is being released, and you have to guess which franchise it is.
All right.
Okay.
So all that makes sense?
Yep.
It does.
Okay. So, did you want to pick a category and a
Value.
dollar amount?
You want me to
You
start
start.
out?
Yep.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Guess first.
Okay, let's go with name the movie from the image for 300.
Ooh.
Oh Lord.
What the hell?
Let me see if I can. I'm guessing I have a timer, huh?
Yeah, and like I said, it's hard. It was hard for me to come up with some of these things because, again, I know this image, but I don't know if. And it's from a semi-famous movie. I mean, the director is very kind of well known for certain things.
I feel like I know this is a slasher, and the name is on the tip of my tongue, and I cannot think of it because I have watched this recently. I don't know. I do not know.
Is
So
this
if-
the French movie where the mom gets a facelift and they think it's not her?
So I guess the rules here would be if one person doesn't get it, I'll throw it over to the other person.
Yeah.
And if neither of you get it, you get 0. Zip, nothing.
Fair enough.
So Matthew, do you want to have any sort of guess, or do you just want to pass?
I'll go ahead and pass.
Jim.
That was my guess. I cannot remember the name of it. I know that Naomi Watts was in the American remake.
Jim, I'm not sure if you understand how trivia works.
I do. I'm just saying I don't know the name of the film, but I'm asking if that is
remember that kind of film, but I don't remember the title.
Yeah, I don't know it.
Okay, so both of you are wrong, and this is from Dead and Buried.
Oh,
Dead
of
and
course,
Buried.
of course. How did we not know
Wow.
that?
Which
Nice.
was written and directed by Dan O'Bannon.
Nice.
So let's see, that was what 300.
Yep.
Can I change this? I'm gonna change this so we know it's gone. Black. Can I do black? Did it go black? Why is it not doing it? You piece of crap.
Operator error.
Oh, it's up here. That's fine. Boo.
Okay.
Okay, Jim.
Famous actors for 200 there, Mark.
Which famous actor auditioned for the role of Mike in Phantasm 2?
Dennis Quaid.
Final answer?
Yes.
Wrong. Matthew?
Fair enough.
Oh Lord. Oh man, I'm enjoying being the guinea pig for this. Harrison Ford.
Wrong. It was actually Brad Pitt.
Nice.
Really? Nice.
Yeah,
And
and this is
just
what.
FYI
And again, thank you for being the guinea pig, because again, it's so hard to like calibrate these that they're not too difficult but not too easy. So hopefully one of you will get one of these answers as well.
Hopefully, but Mark wrote the question, so probably not. Matthew, you're up.
Oh, my pick again?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's go with Xenophobia for 100.
Okay, let's keep our fingers crossed. Michael Biehn took over the role from which actor to play Hicks in Aliens?
Oh no. I should know that. I really should. But I don't think I do. I should know this.
Jim, do you have any idea?
No. Which surprises me because I thought I was pretty good on my Alien trivia.
Oh. And this is a fairly famous actor who's been in a really big horror TV show.
Huh.
No, that wouldn't make any sense. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, so
Makes an
wanna give it a shot?
Michael Bean. So who's around from that time?
Do you want me to start giving clues if neither of you know it?
I mean, you could do that, but I honestly don't know the answer to this one.
Okay, this actor was also in The Warriors.
You're acting like I've seen that movie.
Well, no, I don't. Well, you've only seen like 4 movies, so.
God,
Yeah,
it's been 20 plus years since I've watched The Warriors. Oh Lord, and it's a classic too.
Okay,
So I'm gonna go with no, because he'd be too young. Never mind.
he plays somebody's dad on this horror, long-running horror TV. Well, it's not TV; it's cable show.
Show somebody's dad. No idea.
I don't know.
Okay.
You're not helping.
It is James Remar,
Dang.
who plays
Who the fuck is
Dexter's dad in Dexter.
Yeah.
And he was also in The Warriors.
You know my love for Dexter, so you should not be surprised that I did not.
Jim?
Okay, let's do name the movie from the image for 100 there, Mark.
Okay.
That is The Grudge.
And we have a winner.
Woohoo!
Yay.
So I am going to put yours in a certain color, and I'll put Matthew's in a certain different color. Let's do that. Okay, Matthew.
Don't I retain control of the board if I get it right?
Huh?
Don't I retain control of the board if I get it right?
I don't know. I never watched Jeopardy. Okay, so Jim, continue.
No, it's fine, Matt. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Jim.
I never watched it.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to try franchise by the year for 100.
So which franchise released movies in all of those years?
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Ooh, look at Jim on a roll.
Oh, yeah. The easy questions. Horror wins for 200, Alex.
How many Oscars did The Silence of the Lambs win?
4.
Is that your final answer?
Yes. Clearly, I'm wrong. So go ahead.
No, I'm going to ask that after everybody gives an answer, Jim.
I'm telling you, it's my final answer.
Okay. No. Matthew?
Shocking.
I want to say I know it got Best Picture. I'm pretty sure Anthony Hopkins won, and I'm pretty sure Jodie Foster won for Best Supporting Actress. So I'm going to say 3.
Unfortunately, it's actually 5.
Oh, wow. Dang.
Missed it by that much.
Man.
What was that, 200?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. So, Matthew?
All right. Well, let's name the movie from the image 200.
Ooh, let's see what this one is. I don't even remember what I put in these.
Oh.
Man. I know the movie, but I'm
Under pressure.
Man, this movie is in my head and I cannot think of it. Why can I not think of this movie?
Because you're on the grand stage of the Horror Movies and Shit podcast with an audience of millions, so there's obviously pressure there.
Pressure. Lots of pressure.
Okay, I'm gonna just throw this out into the void. It's probably wrong. Let's say The Gallows.
Nope.
Okay.
Jim?
Wreck. It's the Spanish version of Wreck.
That is true.
Good job. That's a great
I only
movie.
know because that's the same shot that they got of Jennifer. What's her nuts? Carpenter.
Carpenter.
The same shot. It's the same shot.
You are obsessed with her, yes.
I am. Okay, Mark. Let's go with famous actors for 100. Wait, Mark, you turned that black. I got that.
No, I didn't. I turned. What? I have to. Well, let's do this. We'll go back and double check.
The Seventh Sign.
So, Jim, do
That's
you
my
know
final
this one?
answer. I
What
just
did
said
you
the
say?
Seventh Sign. The Seventh Sign.
Oh, no, wrong.
Fair enough.
Okay, so she was in another. Her first movie role was in which horror movie? The Seventh Sign. Demi Moore. Man, The Seventh Sign was back in the 80s.
Huh?
Great movie.
This one was a lower budget than that.
Yeah, I don't know.
And a creature feature.
Man, I'm striking out tonight.
Was she in Piranha?
No.
Then tell us.
Okay, the answer is a movie called Parasite.
Nobody's ever
Nice.
heard of that shit.
He did put it in pink.
Was it 200? I thought it was 300. Go ahead.
No. Let me do the thing, Jim. Okay.
Yes, dear. Who's up? Me?
If you Jim.
Xenophobia for 200.
What name was given to the alien in 2017's Life?
Oh my god, I want to say Carl, but that's not right. Nah, I got nothing.
The object of the
I know.
game, Jim, is give the right answer. So
I know, and I'm just sucking tonight. I don't know.
you don't know. Not you.
You got 400 more than me.
Jim was actually close.
Is it sad that I own the movie?
I can't claim that.
Dang it. I know that they were talking about how it was almost like loosely connected to the Venom universe, but
Right.
God. Yeah, okay, he said Carl, so he said something close. Let's say Chuck.
It's a little bit more sciencey sounding than that, I would think. Because it reminds me of Calvin. It's Calvin.
I was close. I was only a few letters off.
Okay. Matthew.
I need to drink more to have fun at this.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna have to start out with a win here. Let's go with horror wins for 100. Let's see if I can get on the board here.
Okay. Which 1981 movie won the Best Oscar the first time that category existed?
Oh God. Well, do I have to go with what Rick Baker did in 1981? Let's say American Werewolf in London.
Ding, 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 ding. And he is on the board.
I needed
Great
that.
job.
Yeah.
Great job, Matthew.
And let's give you green.
I'm curious, Mark. Did you pick pink for me because I'm gay?
It's actually purple.
It's pink on this side.
Everything looks pink to you. Okay, so Matthew, you get to have another go.
All right, perfect. Let's go ahead and go with famous actors 300.
Leonardo DiCaprio appeared in which 1991 horror?
Critters 3.
Ding, 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 ding.
And there we go. He's on a roll.
Yeah, buddy. It's all tied up now, pal.
I knew I actually knew something about horror, guys.
As long as you beat Jim, then you can walk away with your head held high.
Fair enough.
All right.
We're all tied up right now, by the way, so you're both at 400.
Let's go ahead and go with 400 for famous actors.
Oh, okay.
Feeling froggy.
Jack Black appeared as a dreadlock stoner in which 1988 slasher?
I know this one.
I was about to say I should know this one.
You should know this one.
Is it oh my god, I'm gonna say something stupid. Is it Jason Takes Manhattan?
It is
Is
not.
that the final answer?
Yeah, final answer. Dang it.
Jim?
I still know what you did last summer.
There
Dang
we
it.
go.
I should have known that. Dang it. Good job, Jim.
More pink on the board.
We're going to go with name the movie from the image for 400 there, Alex.
Okay.
I love it.
Oh my god, I have no fucking clue. No idea whatsoever. I have never seen maggots dripping out of a woman's mouth like that.
It's not maggots, it's her intestines.
It looks like maggots. That's not intestines. Intestines come out in a coil.
Jim, I've seen the movie. It's her intestines.
That may be what they intended for it to look like, but that is not what intestines look like.
That's just the screen grab. So stop being a little bitch. Let's get on.
Matthew, anything? Because I have no clue.
No, I'm gonna have to say I don't know that one either.
This is City of the Living Dead.
Nice.
Like that even exists. Nobody's heard of that movie.
Lucio Fulci classic.
Nice.
Who's that? Who's that even? Matthew,
Okay.
you're up.
Let's go ahead and finish off the category. Famous actors for 500.
Tom Hanks' first movie appearance was in which 1980s slasher?
Oh Lord.
I didn't even know this one. I was like looking at different things. I'm like, never even knew this.
I know he was in some obscure stuff before he hit it big. But I probably have looked at this. Dang it. I know I'm not going to know this one. Let's go ahead and say, thinking around that time period, let's go ahead and say Student Bodies.
Wrong. Jim?
I have no clue. The first thing I remember Tom Hanks from was, what, Caves and Monsters on ABC?
Yep. That's what I was thinking.
It's
But
a
not
movie
soccer.
called He Knows You're Alone.
Wow. Now I want to check it out.
Right? I mean, that's like the first time I saw.
He's probably in it for like 2 seconds. You know.
That's like the first movie John Candy's ever been in that I noticed was that Clown or Giggles or something like that, where a bunch of his college buddies get together to scare some chick to death. It was ridiculous. It was weird seeing him play a straight role like that.
Jim?
Okay. We are going to finish off name the movie from the image for 500, Alex.
Okay.
I don't know.
Some people
Because
may
that looks
realize.
that,
Some
that
people
looks
may
incredibly
realize.
photoshopped.
Some people may realize that the skull creature is the same one that the Misfits have as their symbol.
I did notice that, but I don't know what movie this is from.
That's why it's $500. Matthew,
The Reaper.
it is the Crimson Ghost.
Of course, because he's all decked out in red.
Well, it's black and white. Maybe he is.
That was the joke, Mark. Thank you for explaining.
Yeah.
Matthew, you're up.
Okay, let's go horror wins for 300.
How many of the 6 Oscar nominations did The Sixth Sense win in 1999?
I'm going to go with 4. Final answer.
Nope. Jim?
2.
Golly.
0.
That was such a good movie. I'm shocked.
Well,
Yeah. Did not win anything.
fantastic. Xenophobia for 300 there, Mark.
"1993's Fire in the Sky was apparently a true story."
Travis Walton.
Huh?
Travis Walton.
Oh, look at you. Very good.
Thank God I didn't have to embarrass myself on that one.
I love the book and the movie. And funny enough, I just watched that a few days ago. We're gonna go Xenophobia 400.
Actually, Matt, what's his name? DB. What's his name that played him? The actor.
Cooper.
Who directed the H.P. Lovecraft Nicolas Cage vehicle, A Color Out of Space?
No idea. Never seen it. Never heard of it. I mean, never heard of it, but I've never seen it or had any interest in it.
Matthew?
Watched it. Man, I've watched it several times. I love it. But I couldn't tell you who the director is. Couldn't tell you.
The director also made like Hardware and some 80s techno movie type horror.
Oh my God, Hardware is a classic. I still couldn't tell you.
It is Richard Stanley.
Wow.
Never heard of him. I should probably be watching the Facebook feed too for this, right?
No, because people might be giving you answers.
So?
That's called cheating, Jim. I know you don't have a good moral compass, but let's
What's
try.
a moral compass? Oh, James Hill said. James Hill is watching, and he said, "I knew Jim would get the rec question." And James Hill knew he knows you're alone.
Oh, very cool.
That's fantastic. Great job, James.
Okay, who are we? Is it Matthew next?
Matthew.
Okay, let's do horror wins for 400 then.
In 2017, Jordan Peele won which Oscar for Get Out?
Well, we know it wasn't Best Picture. Because I mean, did he? No, he didn't win just Best Picture. Let's say Best Supporting Actress.
No, Jim?
Best Director? It was between that and Best Screenplay. I don't know.
Best Original
I should have gone with number 2. God damn it.
Okay, Jim?
Let's finish out Xenophobia for 500.
The director of the 2000s Battle Royale, Kinji Fukasaku, also directed which 1968 alien monster movie?
I have no idea. I'm not into 1960s horror.
Have you even watched
I know-
Battle Royale?
No. I know,
Oh.
Kristen. I know. Best director, question mark. I get it. Sorry.
Matthew?
Matthew?
The Thing from Another World.
No, but I really like this movie, and it's almost like an Alien kind of predating Alien with some of the aspects. It's a movie called The Green Slime.
I fully read that as The Green Mile.
But it's just interesting, like what a career! You know, you're making movies in the '60s and then doing battle royale, totally different genre.
Well, you know, and it's funny. Battle Royale kind of gained notoriety and kind of resurged because they felt like Hunger Games ripped it off too. So it actually kind of resurfaced when the Hunger Games kind of hit it big too.
That wouldn't surprise me at all.
Yep.
Matthew, you're up.
I've been staying away from it, so let's say franchise by the year for 200.
Okay, 2004, 2005, 2006, 2007, 2008, 2009, 2010, 2017, 2001, and 2023.
Let's go ahead and go with Saw for my final answer.
The answer is
Ding,
Saw.
ding, 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 ding. Nice job, Matthew.
Maybe you shouldn't have been staying away from franchise.
Yeah, right. All right, let's go ahead and go 300 for the same category.
Okay. 1988, 1990, 1991, 98, 04, 13, 17, and 19.
Okay, so a big gap. And then trying to think.
I always kind of look at the first year and the last year and then try to put it together.
Yeah, that's where I'm trying to think. 8 films too. And I'm trying to think if it makes sense.
Oh.
All right. I think this tracks, but I'm trying to think of how many movies. 8 movies. Let's go with Leprechaun.
God damn it. That was my answer.
So, Jim, is that your only answer? Because
That was my only answer. Yeah,
you
that
don't
was
have
my only
you
answer.
don't have another guess? No? Okay.
Mm-mm.
Prepare to kick yourselves.
Wow. Wow. I didn't. Wow.
God damn it.
I should have known that. I should have known that.
Hey, I'm not the only one. James Hill thought it was Hellraiser.
The first Hellraiser was 87, I believe.
That's what I thought it was a little bit earlier, but
Okay, Jim?
let's do horror wins for 500, sir.
Okay. Considered one of the first Oscars ever won for a horror movie, who received the Best Actor award for 1931's Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
The only name coming to mind is Lon Chaney, but I know that's not right, so I'm going to pass.
Matthew?
I can see him. It's amazing how many times I've watched that movie too. God, such a classic.
James, what do you got?
He's also. Who are you
Good.
asking?
James Hill. He's the one that's been piping in for on Facebook.
So you're just getting the answer somewhere else. Okay.
No, because I answered first, Mark, and then I looked.
Okay. This guy was also in one of my favorite courtroom dramas, Inherit the Wind.
I'm gonna go and say I don't know. I won't prolong it.
It is Frederick March.
No idea. All right. Congratulations, Frederick March, posthumous Posthumously? How do you say that word?
Posthumously.
Thank you.
Okay, so let's just tally up what we have here. So, Jim, you have 3, 5, 6, 7, 11. So you have 5, 6. Okay, let's see how the last 2 questions go.
Hey, you could even this up right now and even win, Matthew. So let's go. You got
All
this,
right.
buddy.
And I think it's my board, right? All right.
It is.
So 400. Let's do franchise by the year.
Okay, 79, 88, 94, 98, and 2016.
70. Oh.
Oh.
Phantasm?
Let's see. Yeah.
Yeah, buddy. You go, Matthew.
You know, I don't know why. I was sitting here thinking, it's like, okay, I know the first 3, and then they came back with the last 2, but I was sitting there thinking 1980 for some reason. I was like, no, I was questioning myself. I know it's 1979.
Just go with your gut.
You got
All right.
Okay,
So,
it all comes down to this one now.
all right, perfect.
James Hill got
So here we go. Take a deep breath for this. Okay. So 1989, 1991, 93, 94, 98, 99, 03, 04, 2010, 2012, 2017, 2018, 2020, and 2022.
15 movies in a franchise?
So far.
And it's still going. 1989? 15 movies?
No.
You know what, damn it. I'm going to go to terror films, or not terror films. You know what? I'm going to say Puppet Master.
Full Moon.
Full Moon Features.
Wow.
Yeah, buddy. Look at you.
You pulled that out at the end. That's fantastic.
Good job, Matthew. Good job.
Wow.
That's
Jim,
exactly
wow.
where I was going to go. Fantastic.
That was a Hail Mary of
That
an
was.
ending.
That's
I can't-
fantastic, Matthew.
I can't believe that. You know, and I was sitting there thinking, I was like, what's a film that there's such a beloved franchise, and I have such a love for Full Moon Features. Mark, I can't believe, thank you for that one, because I love Full Moon Features. Like,
you know what's so funny, Matthew, is you're like, I've been staying away from franchise by the year. And look what you did.
Right? Ran the board almost.
Okay, I actually have another Jeopardy board if you want to do it again, if you had fun, or
Let's see what the categories are.
what? No.
Let's see
You're not
categories.
going to make your mind up on the categories.
Yes,
we're either
actually,
going
we
to do
are.
it, Jim, or we're not.
Go for it. Matthew, you got time?
I'm having fun, yes.
Let's go.
All right, let me go back to this thing because I have to share a different.
I'm going to plug in my phone. Let me know if you guys still hear me. Do y'all still hear me?
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, share screen. Okay.
You got it. Hang on. I got to turn on. Yeah, I got to turn on the screen. Hang on.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay. So we have another, because I thought it was fun doing the image one. So we have the same one there. Boo is about ghosts, oddly enough. Yummy, food and drink and horror. Quotable, name the movie from the quote that a character says. And Tag You're It, name the movie from the tagline.
All right.
So
Loser
I think
goes first, right?
Yeah, losers go first, Jim.
Okay. Name the movie from the image for 300, sir.
Ooh, feeling spicy after that last minute loss.
Yep. Oh my God. I'm done. I got no idea. No idea.
So you're passing,
I'm passing.
Matthew?
I don't know why that, and it's probably wrong, but the first thing that came to mind was Qui-Gon. I don't know why, but it's wrong.
No, it's from the 50s.
It is, I could tell, and I just want to give him the tongue, but I don't know the movie.
Is that a pass from both of you?
Yes.
It's a smash for me.
This movie was an adaptation of
Adaptation, you mean?
Passing the Room. Is it Passing the Room? That kind of Drag Me to Hell used as well. And it is
Curse of the World.
Night of the Demon.
Nice.
Nice.
So Matthew, we'll go over to you.
All right, so I might have missed it. What was the definition of yummy? What was that category about?
Well, it's food or drink in horror movies.
Oh, okay, cool. Let's go tag your it for 100.
Okay. The third dimension is terror.
Event Horizon?
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Nope. Jim?
Oh man.
Third dimension is terror. It's escaping me. I have no idea.
Well, if it's escaping you, then you feel like you know it.
James Hill got Night of the Demon. Look at him go.
So you don't know, Jim?
No, I don't know.
Okay. Kind of the clues in the title here, third dimension, 3D. This is the tagline for Jaws 3.
Wow. As much as I've watched that, I probably should have known that. I am actually one of those people. I'm an apologist for Jaws 3. I love that movie.
It's cheesy goodness.
Yes.
Let's do Boo for 200, Mark.
Mm-hmm. How did the boy die in The Changeling, one of your favorite movies? Jim?
I'm going to guess fire, but I don't remember.
Is that your final answer?
Sure.
Okay, it makes me think you haven't actually watched it. Okay, Matthew?
I saw it. I've seen it twice in my entire life, and I hate that fucking movie.
Gosh, it's been a long time since I watched The Changeling. Let's say other horrible ways to die for 200, Alex. Let's say he drowned.
Car accident.
I will give you that because he does drown, but specifically in a bathtub.
Oh my God, I can't believe I pulled that off.
His dad drowned him, which is why there's banging through
That's
all
okay,
the
James. As long as you understand, I'm bombing this game. It's okay to get one wrong so far.
Okay, Matthew.
All right. I'm feeling lucky now all of a sudden. Let's say tag you're it for 200. Oh, House 2.
God damn it.
I love that
was a
movie.
gimme.
I love that movie.
And I actually love that tagline. It's so simple and brilliant. It's just hilarious.
I can watch those movies on repeat.
Alrighty.
All right. Well, I actually like tagline, so let's go with 300.
The picture you must see from the beginning or not at all.
Man, this one feels like it. Twilight Zone the movie. Final answer.
Wrong, Jim?
I had no idea.
Okay, so this one's actually quite interesting because this is for Psycho.
Wow.
And famously, Hitchcock had movie theaters stop letting people in after a certain time because he felt it, would ruin the movie.
Huh.
Okay, back to you, Jim.
Go for 400. Tagline. Tag your it.
Oh. You're invited to the housewarming party From hell.
I'm gonna go with April Fool's Day, but I know that's wrong because I know that's not the right tagline.
It's a more modern movie if you want to have a rethink.
No idea.
Okay, Matthew?
Housewarming party from hell. Demons 2.
Nope. It's from Lars von Trier's The House That Jack Built.
Oh, I hate that movie.
Nobody's seen that movie. Nobody cares.
I've
I
seen it.
hate-
Matthew's seen it. You just haven't seen it, Jim. All right. So back to Matthew, I think. Yeah.
Yep. Let's do quotable for 100.
Okay. So what movie is this quote from? Supply Window.
Oh Lord.
This quote always makes me laugh because it's very much like the work shed quote in Evil Dead 2. It's just so on the nose.
I wouldn't be able to offer a guess.
Jim?
Same. I pass.
Okay. It's from The Thing.
The Thing.
Nice.
Okay. Jim?
I'm gonna go with Tag Your It for 500, Alex.
Ooh. Evil never tasted so good.
God, I know that one.
I don't know.
Are you passing?
Yes.
Hey, Matthew, you should know this one.
I should.
Mm-hmm. For a whopping $500, you should know this one.
I know it.
I know it's right there. I've heard this one way too many times. I've watched the trailer too many times. I've seen the movie too many times.
Well, I don't know it. I have a guess now, though.
I don't have it. I know it, but I don't have it.
So you pass, Jim. You can answer for $0.
I'm going for the stuff.
No. So Matthew should know this because it's another full moon. The
Ginger Dead Man.
I love Gary Busey is unhinged in those series.
He really is, and
just
it's a
annoyed.
perfect vehicle for him.
Okay, Matthew.
Hey, Matthew, you're up.
What have we okay, let's go ahead and do Yummy for 100.
What was the final course in the menu?
Just give me a really good cheeseburger.
So just to clarify, of the chef's menu.
Oh man. Oh God, I'm not gonna be able to tell you that.
Me either.
Oh man, I was like, I know this. It's a cheeseburger.
You'll know it, and it's actually after the cheeseburger.
I don't. I know she's on the boat, and it's so poignant that they focus on her and how important it is that she won. But I don't know, Jim. I'll pass to you.
I don't know.
Jim, have you seen the menu?
I have once, yes.
Okay, so you're both going to kick yourself, I think. So the final course was the s'mores.
I'm not kicking myself.
So remember at the end of the menu, they like put crackers and stuff on everyone, then set everyone on fire and marshmallows. That was the final course. Okay, Matthew.
Oh no, I think it's Jim. Yeah, it's Jim.
Oh, Jim. Sorry.
Let's do quotable for 200.
And to think, I hesitated.
No idea. I pass.
Matthew?
No time to think here, Jim.
Jim's just like, I don't know.
Yeah, I really have none of that is
You can
ringing.
take a little bit of time, the time that a normal person would try and come up with an answer that Jim just, nah, done.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, if I don't know it right off the bat, thinking about it's not going to help me most times.
Night of the Creeps.
It's from Dr. Chenard in Hellraiser 2.
Wow.
That's right. That's right. When he finally changes. Right?
Yep. It's when he comes out of the box.
Yep. Son of a bitch.
See, Jim, if you maybe spent like 2 seconds thinking about it, you might have got that one.
It never would have come to my mind.
Okay. Self-defeatist.
Yes.
Yep.
All right. Let's do name the movie from the image for 100.
You should get this one.
Oh,
What the fuck is that?
I want to say it's got so many names of other movies. It's in that water but I don't know if I know the name. I've watched this so many. It's a brilliant movie. Oh Lord Jesus, it's so high rated. It's such a great creature feature. Screw it. I'm gonna go ahead and say The Host. I think it's The Host.
Correct. It is The Host. I'm glad you got
Good for
that.
you. Never saw it.
It's hard because there are so many movies. Like you go and look, and it's like Host, Your Host, The Host, and it's it makes you double check yourself. Let's go ahead and do 200 for name the movie from the image. Oh, man, I'm having a hard time seeing that image.
I know that ghost. I know that ghost.
Can you not see the image?
Okay, I am going to go with Wes Craven's Shocker for 200, Alex.
That is correct.
Yep.
Love that movie.
Yep.
It's a little cheesy.
Oh, I love it.
That's what makes it glorious.
The whole finger licking good part is one of my favorites.
And no comment on Heather Langenkamp playing a corpse?
Right. Okay, man.
This is like a reversal of the first one. where Jim was getting everything and then you were getting nothing, and that's
I don't expect any Hail Mary comebacks on this one.
Let's go with Boo for 100.
If this is a Casper question, I'm going to kick you.
Which actress?
Oh, that's so easy.
Angina in Poltergeist.
So easy. Come on.
I love where Jim's like, I don't know it, like straight away, and then it's just, oh, that's so easy.
That is easy.
Pick a lane.
And I know she passed away recently. Or maybe here not too long ago. Why do I not know her name?
I think it was close to a decade ago, wasn't it?
Was it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It was right after. It was not too long after 3.
Man, one of the cursed franchises too. Man, and she was in other stuff too. Man, she was oh my God.
She was in Teen Witch. She was in Intensity.
Enjoy, Jim. I wouldn't be able to. I should know it.
It's Zelda Rubinstein.
Yep. Damn it. I knew it. I knew it right when you said it. I was like, God, I should have had it.
Is the tide turning? Let's see, Jim.
I doubt it. Let's go with Boo for 300, Mark.
Who wrote the original story that was adapted?
No clue.
Stir of Echoes.
I have no clue, but it's a great movie.
It's a very famous author.
I'm going to go with, and this is just a guess, Peter Straub.
No.
I know.
I know he sometimes transitions into like horror and thrillers. I'll say Dean Koontz.
It's actually something a little bit further back in time. It is Richard Matheson.
Okay.
Oh, Manitou. That's why it's such a good movie. No, that was Graham Masterton.
No, yes. Richard Matheson, he did I Am Legend. He did like a number of the Twilight Zone, etc.
Nice.
Fair enough.
What was it? Oh, it was 300, right? Okay.
Yeah, I recently found out that I Am Legend is actually a trilogy. I didn't know that there were two earlier until probably a couple years ago.
Yeah, so there was the original with Vincent Price, and then there was a Charlton Heston one.
Yep.
All kind of doing the same story but differently.
Fair enough.
Let's go ahead and do name the movie from the image for 400.
Ooh. This is an 80s movie, as if you couldn't tell by how they're dressed and acting.
Okay.
It looks like a giant bag of crack. James knew Richard Matheson.
I do not know that one.
I don't either.
So, Jim, you're right. That is a big bag of crack. In fact, it's super crack. And this is from the movie Frankenhooker.
Which 100% totally makes sense because that movie traumatized me and I have blocked 90% of it out.
It is fantastic. All hail Henenlotter.
You say so. It's too quotable for 300 there, Mark.
I once read that names that begin with the letter S are the names of snakes.
Let's go with the obvious.
Okay, what?
That was my answer, Mark, because there's a movie.
Now, I've actually met the actress who played the person that said this line.
I have
Matthew?
no idea.
The Serpent in the Rainbow?
No, this is from Suspiria.
Ugh. That explains it. I hate that movie too.
I personally like the 2018 remake better.
I like
They're
both
both boring as shit.
I think that the remake does what a good remake should do, is it doesn't just slavishly copy, but it also doesn't shit all over the original. And bring some new elements to it.
The dance scene in the remake was truly brutal.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. You're up, Matthew.
Oh gosh, I'm sorry. I'm sitting here just talking movies.
Not on this podcast, you're not.
Yeah. We're just talking about horror movies and shit, all right?
That's right.
All right, let's go with Boo for 400.
How did Sadako's mother die in Ringu?
Oh god, it's been so long since I've watched Ringu. I love that movie.
Although in the greater lore, this is really just for this movie because there's a greater lore out there about.
Yeah. This is right, but I have a guess.
It was probably like 1997 when I watched this movie last, so I'm gonna pass.
Okay, Jim.
I'm gonna say suicide. If you want something more specific, then I think she threw herself off a cliff, but I don't remember if that's the exact vehicle she used.
If you were a little bit closer, I would have given it to you, but because this is very specific, and because it's actually a part of the Ringu cursed tape whenever they watch it, it's specifically she threw herself into a volcano.
It was a cliff in the remake.
Well, let's not talk about that shitty remake.
I know, but I'm just saying that I get it.
Because they're shit Okay.
David Klein said Suspiria. Ugh.
Yeah.
I agree, David. I agree. Okay. Let's do Boo for 500.
Nice.
Nobody wants to do the yummy one. I wonder what that
It was that damn cheeseburger.
is. Which 1977 ghost movie had a cast that included Chris Sarandon, Beverly D'Angelo, Christopher Walken, and Jeff Goldblum?
The Ghost Story?
Ghost movie. Oh, sorry.
Is it
Is that your
Ghost
answer?
Story? Yes.
Oh, no.
Okay, fair enough. Matthew?
1977 ghost movie with Chris Sarandon, Beverly D'Angelo, Christopher Walken, Jeff Goldblum. Feel like I've seen this movie.
This movie came with a lot of controversy about it, about certain scene in it.
Not confident enough. I can't give you an answer.
No? Well,
Yep.
you just throw it out there if you think it's worth it.
I don't have anything.
It is The Sentinel.
Son of a bitch.
Oh my God, I forgot about that movie.
I should have known that.
I hate
That's
that movie.
That's a good one.
See, like if somebody had just asked me, I only remember that Beverly D'Angelo was in it because it's weird because obviously the Christmas Vacation stuff and she was in it. I totally forgot about like Jeff Goldblum, etc. But yeah,
I remember Beverly D'Angelo from Hair. Anyway,
you would.
okay, let's go.
All right.
Name the movie from The Image for 500. Start finishing off some categories so I can move big. What the fuck? I have no clue. I'm not even going to try.
No, Matthew.
Hey, James Hill got The Sentinel.
Wow. Definitely looking like 70s, 80s just from the costume vibe.
Well, he's wearing a bowling bag on his head.
2001: A Space Odyssey.
This is from Ryan Nicholson, and this one is a kind of sleazy exploitation movie from a few years ago. Gutterballs.
Oh wow!
Never heard of it.
Okay, nice.
So, Jim, you were kind of on the right track with the.
I was, but I never would have said gutter balls. Never in my life.
Because you've never seen it.
Correct. Matthew. you're up.
Okay, let's go with Yummy for 200.
Who wrote and directed this stuff?
Jeez.
It's one person, by the way.
You don't say.
Well, it could be two people. Once somebody wrote it and somebody directed it.
It could be,
I
but it's not.
probably watch this movie once a year. I love it, and I couldn't
I
even
do
tell
too.
you.
And
I
then
couldn't even tell you.
there's a great documentary about this guy.
It doesn't
Man,
help me.
this makes me want to do so much more deeper dives into stuff. I love trivia for this very
I see
reason.
what you did there. I
I don't know, Jim. You got any guesses?
have no idea. I have no idea. No.
Okay, so the documentary is called King Cohen. And
Larry
this was
Cohen.
written and directed by Larry Cohen.
Wow.
Fair enough.
That was what was
Larry
it?
Cohen was Trauma, right? At some point.
Huh?
Who?
Okay,
No,
that was
never
what was
mind,
that? Two-
never mind.
That was a 200, right?
Yes.
I'm going with Quotable for 400.
Who in which movie did somebody say, "Would you make me some coffee, sweetheart? I'm a prostitute, not your wife."
New York Ripper.
Yes.
I hate that fucking movie.
It's a great line. It's a great line.
Yeah, it is funny. It is funny.
And again, kind of weirdly like the last game, Jim's now creeping up there.
Quotables for 500.
Let's go up to 33rd Street and get us some hookers. get ourselves a car and paddle them in. Boy, oh boy, I could eat 1,000,000 of them tonight.
I have no clue. I'm going to guess Society.
Nope.
Matthew, it's on you.
Night of the Demons.
Nope. This is Elmer saying this from Brain Damage.
Oh
Never
wow,
seen it.
love that movie.
Yeah, fantastic.
Well, Matthew, you're up. We're on Yummy. That's all we got left.
Well, hang on. Let's see, where are we at? So 2, 4, 5, 7, and we have 5. So it's still close.
It's close.
All right, we'll do Yummy for 300.
That's okay, James.
What was the name of the body melting liquor in Street Trash?
Oh my god, I just watched this.
Did you watch the original or the remake?
I watched both. The director for the new one just reached out to me here a few months ago, and I watched it.
I like the remake. The remake was fun. I don't think I've ever seen the original.
The remake it's very good. I always like the eat the rich genre. But I digress. I pass.
I got nothing, Mark. I don't know.
It is Viper liquor.
Nice. Interesting.
Okay.
I'm going to go 400.
It's getting close to, somebody's going to win, somebody's going to lose. In Red Dragon, Hannibal served the remains of a musician to his guests. What instrument did that musician play?
I want to say the violin.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah, but I'm not sure that's right because I'm pretty sure it's a string instrument, but it may not be the violin.
You're correct that it's not the right instrument. Matthew?
The cello?
Final answer?
Yes.
That was my second guess.
The flute.
Flute. Interesting.
Yeah, because I remember how I was seeing how he was like listening to the music. I was like, dang it.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, I'm going to kill him and serve him up. Okay.
All right, we'll finish it out with 500.
I think it comes down to this, yeah.
Yep. All right.
So let's go. And what I'll do, let's see. Well, what is it first of all?
Just go for it.
Okay. So, which 1992 movie featured a character being killed not by a corn cob itself, but through the use of a corn cob?
1992 corn cob. And I've seen this movie. I know I have. Children of the Corn 4.
No. What do you guess? Jim? Jim?
I don't know.
Death by corn cob. In fact, they get stabbed with a corn cob.
It's in the ear too, isn't it?
Ha ha ha.
I don't know.
I'll throw out some clues, and if anybody gets it, it'll be the first one who answers. This is, funnily enough, you mentioned Children of the Corn. This is a Stephen King story.
Village of the Damned.
No. And that's not a Stephen King story.
Dude, The Stand.
No. Cats play a big part in it.
Cat's Eye?
Nope.
Sleepwalkers.
There we go. Ding, 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 ding.
Man, I
Mad
remember
Tim looked beautiful in that movie.
Yep.
So I think that means,
Matthew won
unfortunately,
twice.
yeah. So what do you feedback on this? Was it too difficult, too easy, okay in
I
between?
think it got a little obscure for me personally.
Right, I'm talking about people who actually are fans of horror.
I know.
But it was a fun layout and everything worked well. So
Hmm.
cool, cool, cool.
Yeah, the layout's good. I would probably, in my opinion, up
Then
to
you do it
300.
yourself.
You asked for feedback, Mark.
No,
Don't be
no,
resistant.
not about like fucking the format.
Up to $300, I would make it more general knowledge. But that's the only negative
What
feedback
do
I
you
have.
mean
Otherwise, it was
more
fun.
general? All of it's general knowledge.
It's not all general knowledge. A lot of this is specialized.
So give me an example, Jim, of a general knowledge question that's not specific.
Okay.
Like, I would say, like, some of it, like, I think a lot of us, like, for the three of us, we're definitely old heads, which definitely applied for a lot of the questions. I think mixing in, I'd say a little bit more of this generation to hook
The
them in a
newer
little
stuff.
more mainstream
Oh,
questions.
yeah. I mean, and this is just for us,
Yeah.
not.
Yeah.
But it's funny because I showed my stepdaughter this before, and she's getting into horror, and she's like, "Oh, she got a couple of them right." So
Yeah.
it's pretty good.
No, it was definitely fun, and I really appreciate all the work you put into it because the layout's great. It was easy to
Absolutely.
work with. It was really a fun experience. I would just probably make up to 300 a little easier because you did get a little
And,
obscure with some of the 50s and 60s
and that's
references
the
and that kind
thing,
of stuff.
though, and that's what I'm saying. It's hard to know because, like, there's some points, Jim, you're like, "That's easy," and then there's
Yeah,
some points where you're just
exactly.
like, "I have no idea." So
Yeah,
it's hard.
it right
It's maybe
because
better
all
if there. It's maybe better if there's like 5 people doing it or 4 people doing it
Yeah.
because you have that different breadth.
Like,
Of
I
frequency.
would have never on my life gotten that Night Ripper quote as
yeah.
quick as you
Well,
did. But
so here's the thing. Mark forced me to watch that film, and I hated every minute of it because the killer in the movie talks like Donald Duck,
yeah.
and it's obnoxious as shit.
Well,
It's very sleazy.
It
well,
is.
it's just like how many people would have known that Leonardo. I mean, like how quickly I knew Leonardo DiCaprio was in Critters 3. Like that was instantaneous for
Well,
me.
when
Like,
you know, right?
yeah,
Like we know that because
yeah,
we saw it in its heyday.
yeah.
The
Nowadays,
main
people
thing
may
is
not.
you have fun.
Yeah.
We did. We
Yeah.
had a
Oh, yeah.
blast.
It was a blast. Well, and you feel the pressure. That's what I like
You
about it.
do.
It does, and that's what I liked about your format. It does feel like, oh gosh, like you look at the score and you're like, okay,
Yeah.
like we need to get a win here. Like I need to get one on the board. Like,
James, hey Mark. So some
Yes.
feedback from the audience. James Hill said he loved it, but nobody would play with him.
Well, you can come on here.
We should invite him for the next
Yeah.
round, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm good with that. I think, Mark, I think all the work you put into this was great, and you did
Yep.
a phenomenal job. So thank you. This was fun.
Wow, I'm glad I'm sitting down. I think that's the first compliment I've ever had.
Probably. So, Mark, now
Yes.
let's talk about things we've watched. Right? We're
Mhm.
done with the trivia. So, Mark, what have you watched this week that you want to talk about?
The only thing I think that well, I think I haven't caught up with any more of the Welcome to Derry, but I will because I like that first episode. I watched the Fantastic Four First Steps.
Yeah.
And like I swear, like I don't know what it is. Like this is like the Alien Earth thing where you're supposed to have a genius character
Right.
and they make them dumb as shit. Like
Fair enough.
what the fuck's going on with that? Like they can make Reed Richards smart in the comic books, but they can't make him smart in this movie with all the millions and bazillions of dollars behind it. It was kind of a little all over the place. Like at the first maybe 20 minutes, it felt very, very much like a Pixar kids movie.
Right.
Which, in a way, I kind of get it. It's coming from, they're trying to take from the 60s comics, which were a little bit more, kiddie targeted. But it just didn't really go anywhere. The characters, like they made Reed Richards the dumbest character in the movie. They made Johnny Storm like the smartest character. Like, what? Why are you doing that? That doesn't make any sense at all. Low key, that Sue Storm is probably the most powerful of the Fantastic Four if you take out Reed's intellect. But they kind of like overpowered her in this one. I was just felt very flat after watching it. Not very good.
Fair enough.
Unfortunately, I wanted
Anything
to
else?
love it. No, that's like I said.
Matthew, what about you?
ADHD.
What have you watched that is either excited or disappointed you this week?
I will say this, and I think people will be very divisive for me. I fall on the side of I loved it. I very much enjoyed Predator Badlands. Now, where I think people will be very divisive on it is this Yautja in this movie is very emotional. There's a lot of feelings, and it very much comes off as a buddy movie, which is the very opposite of what the Yautja is. I like that it expanded the lore. You obviously see a deeper expansion of the technology. I loved some of the monsters; they're epic in scale, and some of the kills in this movie are unbelievable. I thought the third act in the movie was just unbelievable. And I'll say this: they're definitely building to a second one. I liked that they kind of implemented the Wayland Yutani robotics in this movie.
Mm-hmm.
But again, like I said, it's going to be a lot more toxicity. Like I know, and Jim, I know you leaned on this side with Alien Romulus. There is going to be that Disney feel to what people are going to say about Predator Badlands because the Yautja are supposed to be in their codex. They're supposed to be loners. They're not supposed to feel anything. They're supposed to hunt their prey down relentlessly. And you're not going to quite get this, but you are going to get just nonstop brutal action. And the PG-13 rating, the reason why, and the director Trachtenberg explained this is because there's no humans killed in this movie. So it's mostly monsters and synthetics. There is plenty of brutality in this movie, and I loved it. It's nonstop from beginning to end. So massive fan for me.
We talked about this last week, Mark, you and I, about Predator Badlands and how it's going to go, right? I am fully expecting a buddy film. Like that's what it feels like to me, and I'm excited for that because they're expanding the universe and we finally get to see the Predator off of Earth, and I'm excited about that.
Well, Predator has been off Earth before, but anyway. I mean, what I will say is, I mean, the trailers didn't hide that it's like a buddy cop movie, right?
Right.
To a certain extent. So they're not like pulling the rug from under you. So I think getting ahead of that and not trying to frame it as like one of the traditional Predator movies makes sense from marketing that people aren't going to be super pissed off. Having said that, from the trailers, it looks very kind of like, I don't know, Avatar-y or something. I'm on the fence about it. I'm going to go in hoping it's great, but we'll see the PG-13ness. And I mean, somebody up there probably made a decision. Hey, we've got android. Like I haven't seen it, but like we could have had people in there getting killed. But let's just make it androids, and then we could market it right as a PG-13. I really love Prey. I was not a fan of Killer of Killers. So he's kind of one for one for me. I don't like the general vibe of it, just because, and again, it's like that. I'm trying to think of other movies that I've done it where you're totally changing the genre, or there's a big genre shift in it, and I think I'll either love it or hate it. But I don't know. We'll see. But I hope it's great.
I will say for like film, I guess 7 or 8 in the franchise, this is a completely unique and fresh take. And that's why I think that'll be good for this film, because even divisive news can really help a film. Like, I think that's what I actually ultimately enjoyed about it, is like this was something that you had never seen in this universe. So I'll leave it at that.
And I guess the question is like, where does the franchise, obviously they're going to still make them. are they going to continue down that road, or are they going to bring some back as far
Well,
as
that depends on the box office.
the
Dave.
original one? Well, this one has apparently done great in the first weekend.
Yeah, biggest Predator opening ever. Yep.
Yeah.
So where would you put it in this in your ratings if you picked your favorite Predator movie second? Where would it land?
Right now, and look, everyone can crap on Danny Glover. I still love Predator 2. Predator will always be my favorite. I'm a big fan of Predator 2. I didn't hate Predators. I thought the
I
third
liked
one was.
Predators.
I thought the whole vibe of that on that planet was amazing. I'd say right now, because Prey was solid too. I'd say fifth, and this isn't a knock because look, I'm a huge Predator fan. I'd say it's fifth, but upon further rewatches, it could raise up. But I'd say fifth right now out of the franchise.
Yeah, and again, I'm a huge Predator fan, so yeah, totally get that.
Fair enough. Anything else that you've watched, Matthew, that you want to talk about?
Oh man, I've watched a few things here and there, but nothing. It's been kind of a slow week. Nothing that nothing that really like. I enjoyed some stuff, but I've been kind of going through rewatches, so nothing too new of note.
Fair enough. So I have two that I want to talk about. One is episode 2 of Welcome to Derry.
Oh God, yes.
No spoilers.
No
Yes.
spoilers, but
Yes.
nothing good to say about it.
Oh no.
I will say that they did ratchet up the terror in this second episode, right?
Now, you didn't really like the first one, Jim, right?
No, I'm not a fan, but they did get back to some of the more original storytelling where it's more about the fear from the kids, and they do introduce the whole premise of why the airman is brought back with the amygdala injury. They fully address that, and you know exactly why he was brought to this airbase in Derry. Still not a fan, but I will check out episode 3 to give it a fair shot.
Well, and that's not bad from you, right, Jim? Because you abandoned Alien Earth halfway through, right?
2 episodes. 2 episodes into Alien Earth, I bowed out.
I think what I'm liking is the connected universe.
I hate that. I hate it.
I think the fact, and I even made the mistake when I did my review on episode 1. I said, we got something, but we didn't get Pennywise, and everyone got in the comments and lynched me and said, well, you did get Pennywise, you just didn't get the clown. And I was like, you're right. We got Pennywise. We got his original form, which
there's no Pennywise yet. That's not his original form. His original form is a monstrous spider.
Yes, correct.
From early history.
In the book.
We got some flying demon baby.
Yes. So
hang on. Just the same way as in the original, right? Whenever it's a leper or whenever it's a different figure, that Pennywise
embodies people's fears. Yes, correct.
But here's the thing, right? When Pennywise embodied people's fears, he never hurt anybody. It was when you got the true Pennywise form that he actually began killing people.
Yep.
Mark, your face tells me you do not agree, so please go.
No, I disagree because even in the book, right, he's like a giant, like prehistoric bird and stuff in it. He's not a clown. He's still killing people.
I will 100% agree. I've read the book back in the 80s. I don't remember much of it.
What I like about it, because I like the new movies, and again, it's the same director, right? And it's got that same visual look about it, but it's a TV series. Yeah. And again, I've just watched the first one, and I really like what it did. There was this one part in it where I'm like, what the fuck's going on here? Which is when the guy's getting beaten up by the guys, and like
they do explain that in the second episode.
Good. Do they explain why they didn't raise an alarm about it?
They do.
Okay. Well, maybe I'll hold my judgment on that. But I like it so far, and
yeah, you will understand that after you watch the second episode. You'll understand that whole scenario.
That was bugging the shit out of me.
Yeah, I agree because I felt the same way. The other thing that I watched is The Conjuring Last Rites. And Mark, I know you're a huge fan of the Warrens. Huge fan. Couldn't be bigger.
You know what sucks is like the Warrens are freaking scummy people, right? But they got like two actors that I really like to play them, so it's got this dichotomy in my head where, you know, I hate. Well, it's a bit strong. I really dislike the real people because they were just scam artists, but I really like the actors. I liked the first Conjuring. The second one I thought was kind of almost comedic when it shouldn't have been. And I've only heard bad things about this most recent one. So, Jim.
So let me start off with what I liked. It delivered everything you expect from a Conjuring film, right? There's great atmosphere. It's creepy. What I do not like about this film is, Mark, are you sitting down?
Is it somebody's haircut, Jim?
The amount of fan service in this film was disgusting.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, and I do not want to ruin this, but there is a scene in the film where they legitimately pan the camera 3 or 4 times just to show you previous characters from other films. And to me, it takes away from the film.
To me, like, because you've only got 3 movies, that doesn't bother me as much.
But that's the thing. They're encompassing the entire Conjuring universe.
Oh, I see.
So you're seeing characters from Annabelle.
The nuns there, or
yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. Okay.
Yeah. So now, and that, I'll be honest, that didn't really bother me too much because I was really happy to see Lily Taylor again because I did really enjoy the first Conjuring film. What gets me is that there is zero fucking character development in these movies with the Warrens. Lorraine Warren is always this weak, whiny, annoying character up until the final moment when she's got to save everybody. And you get the same thing.
Yeah.
And that drives me fucking nuts.
As far as them having other characters from the bigger universe, which I just think that whole
universe you probably
is a bit weird anyway. If it makes thematic and story sense, that's fine. But if it just, look at this person, don't you remember them?
So
that's
in the story and where they used it, because I don't want to spoil it for anybody. Okay, it could make sense, but it just annoyed the shit out of me, to be perfectly blunt.
So I definitely think the first Conjuring is by far the best of the series. Nothing will ever beat the first Conjuring. The second one, I agree with you, Mark, is I think I find it overwhelmingly okay. The third one was very bad, and then the fourth one I think is the best since the first one. But there are a couple things I agree with Jim on. The movie was strong, and for me, without giving away, the ending is where I think there is a trope in horror that I don't like, that I won't say, that the ending kind of ruined the movie for me. And then I thought the daughter in this movie had an opportunity to truly shine and carry on this franchise, and I think they fumbled that opportunity in this movie.
Because they made her just like the mother.
Yep.
And it drove me fucking nuts.
Yep. But other than that, I do think The Last Rites is better than the previous 2 iterations. I will say that.
I can agree with that because you get everything you expect from a Conjuring film with the creepy atmosphere, the demons. You get all of that.
Do you know what's funny? I totally forgot about the third movie.
The devil made me do it was so bad.
Which says a lot about it.
It had a sloppy release. Obviously, that was during the lockdown. It went straight to HBO Max. So, and then it just wasn't overwhelmingly received with reviews. So that's kind of why that one got buried, and a lot of people don't think about it. But it was just a really bad movie in general.
And I would like to point this out though. There is a scene where They have Ed and Lorraine at a very young age, and the actors that played them were phenomenal. They had the right mannerisms, the right attitudes, the right behaviors. They did a really phenomenal job with casting a younger Ed and Lorraine Warren, and I really give them props for not just de-aging the original two actors. They did a really great job with recasting younger versions of those characters. What I will say I have a problem with story-wise is when the priest dies, the priest that they've been with through the other three movies, that was straight up garbage. I don't understand it. It didn't make sense, and it doesn't follow a narrative. It just sort of
Exactly.
happens, kind of like in the Omen remake, when the nun throws herself off the building saying it's all for you, Damien, or when she lights herself on fire, or whatever she does. It just doesn't make sense in the way that they shot the film. Like there may be a director's cut that I'll see where it makes more sense, but it just didn't make sense to me.
Yeah, curious choices like that in a movie can really ruin an experience for people. Like,
Yeah.
I don't understand why they like, and again, and maybe that's why you build certain narratives, and sometimes it's like, oh, well, the church is sacred, so this can't enter here, and then
Right.
clearly you have this house of worship, you go there, should be your
Safe
sanctity.
space. Right.
Yeah, your safe space, and absolutely not. Like, I'm like,
Right.
yeah, I was like, what is going on here?
But what I will say is I would really like to see a story about the spirit inhabiting that mirror or that demon, because
Yes.
what they were able to do was really interesting, could be really a lot of fun to explore. You know, sans the Warrens, sans the rest of the movie, but that idea was really good.
I mean, honestly, in my opinion, I think the best of the whole Conjuring universe has been the Annabelle trilogy. I mean, I know the first one
I
wasn't the
disagree.
best, but the second and third one were really good. Creation and Annabelle Comes Home were. I didn't like the first Annabelle as much, but I think the Annabelle trilogy was the best of the universe, honestly.
I'm gonna be honest, I that's probably my least favorite.
Fair enough.
I think that the Nun had promise, but they squandered it, right? They made it so much about making Bellic this giant, imposing force that there was no real danger. It was just, oh, I'm gonna make it look scary. I'm gonna make it look bad. And Tasia Formaggio was not the right choice for that nun because, again, you don't have you have these women, these female characters in the Conjuring universe that are supposed to be strong and
Yep.
heroines, and they are absolutely weak until the final moment. Even when they span multiple movies, there's no growth in their character. They don't get any stronger. They don't get any smarter. They do repeat the exact same fucking behaviors in every single movie until the finale, and that's boring to me.
It's almost like they haven't read up on character arcs.
Right, exactly. It's just, oh, we're gonna write the exact same character. So
Honestly, what I
we have a
think.
question. We have a
Sorry.
question from the audience. Are you ready,
Well,
Mark?
hang on. So what I think about they all feel very homogenized. This whole universe thing, like if you ask me to say, well, what's the difference between Insidious 3 and 4 or whatever? Fuck, I don't know. Like they all seem like make one decent, at least decent movie, and then let's just carry on having like a whole bunch of sequels that we know
Yeah.
people are going to go see. And this is why they don't care about character arcs or anything. You think the average person that's going to see, this isn't sitting there thinking, well, in the first movie, this character did this, and now it's very similar, and she hasn't grown. No, people are going to go there to see, oh, look, something's appeared up here. It's kind of that jump scare sort of thing. So maybe I'm just cynical. I don't know.
So we have a question from the audience, but first I want to talk about this. They're saying this is the last movie in the Conjuring universe, yet we already know we're getting a prequel series from HBO Max. So that's horseshit. But number two, let's get to the question. Are you ready?
Yep.
Christopher Bruce Ladd asks, which is better, The Conjuring or A Haunting in Connecticut? I have my answer already.
I personally, I mean, I don't like the franchise per se, but I do enjoy The Conjuring. I've watched both of them. I like The Conjuring a lot.
Mark?
That one's kind of difficult for me because I wasn't expecting anything from the Haunting one, but I actually ended up quite liking it. The Conjuring, I think, is a better shot and probably acted movie, but it's the Warrens. So that just takes a few points off the top. I mean, in a way, I could kind of see myself watching them back to back.
Yeah.
For kind of like more modern supernatural ones, but yeah, they made a whole bunch of different like haunting in Connecticut, and then like haunting in the Bronx, and I don't know, haunting in Pensacola. I don't know.
I'm gonna say this point blank. A Haunting in Connecticut was a near perfect film for me because you had mystery, you had intrigue, and you cared about those fucking characters, right? I loved A Haunting in Connecticut, the original, the first one. Ghosts of Georgia, I didn't care for, but
So
the first one I thought was so well done. I would watch that before I'd watch The Conjuring again.
so Jim, you said for you it's a near perfect movie.
It
So
is
how would you
near
rate it out of 10?
7.
I love it. I love it.
So Jim would be like going into a restaurant. Oh my god, that is the best meal I've ever had. 3 out of 10.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that's how I feel. I thought A Haunting in Connecticut was much better done. It was great. It was better at building the suspense and the family drama that was needed. I think that The Conjuring for me loses a lot because you don't get the heart, right? You don't get the family dynamic, in my opinion. Like, I will say that they did really good with The Last Rites because you do feel the family dynamic in that film. You do get the family connection and the relationships, albeit extremely superficial, that I did not feel
I
from the
don't know. I
previous
thought the
movies.
family dynamics in the first Conjuring were good.
They were all right, but a lot of that was driven by Lily Taylor, and she's a phenomenal actress.
No, not just her. I mean, all of them.
No, I disagree. I think 90% of it was driven by Lily Taylor.
Well, so what would you her performance, Jim, out of 10? What would you give her?
In what movie? Are we talking about the TV show Outer Range?
Fucking Rise of the Planet of the Apes, Jim.
In The Conjuring, I would give her a solid 6 out of 10. And the only reason I say that, listen to me, the only reason I say that for that particular film is because I did not care for a lot of her actions, being that, in my opinion, she was more of an agnostic in that film. She wasn't really a religious woman. And then the whole solution to her problem was her accepting God. And I thought that was.
That's not what agnostic means, Jim.
You know what I mean, Mark?
So you're, but I was asking you about her performance, not about how her character was made.
I think those are one and the same, are they not? Matthew?
So hang on. You think a performance and how the character is written is one and the same?
Yes, because her performance of the way the character is written is what drives the movie forward, is it not?
So
If
you're
you'd like
telling
to-
me,
if you'd
you're
like to-
telling me
if-
you couldn't have a well-written character, but an actor that plays it badly. That could never happen.
I mean, that's possible, yes.
Or vice versa. You could have a pretty bad script, but the actor is phenomenal.
Sure.
So I just basically debunked what you just said, correct?
No.
Matthew. See what I have to fucking put up with? I don't get paid enough for this. I don't get
So
paid at all.
if you'd like to understand where I think Lily Taylor really shines, like a 10 out of 10, watch the show Outer Range with Josh Brolin.
That is an amazing show. Amazing. What is that's the Western sci-fi, right? Outer
Yes.
Range. Yes, I love that show. That's a great
Absolutely
show.
fantastic, and she is perfection with the perfect writing and everything.
But personally, personally, I liked Lily Taylor a lot in The Conjuring.
Matthew's
I like
I'm
the-
in Switzerland.
I like the actress 100%, and she definitely made that movie for me. Even as much as I have an absolute crush on Patrick Wilson because he has the voice of an angel and he's beautiful, I just she carried that movie 100%, just like she did with The Haunting in '99.
She was not very good in that movie.
She was great in that movie for the character that was written.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, I like it. I like it. I can see the veins coming out in your forehead, Mark.
You know what it is? It's like playing chess with a pigeon with him. Right? You know, he'll just like knock all the pieces over, say he's one shit on the board and walk home.
That's right, exactly.
But not making a lick of sense. And then I have
I
to,
make
I have
perfect
to
sense
listen
to
to this
myself.
garbage coming into my ears. Holy shit.
No, you don't, because it's coming out of your speakers.
That's coming into my ears, Jim. I understand what it's coming out of.
I've had too much to drink for you to even bother me, Mark.
I haven't had enough to drink.
Clearly. So, Mark, let me ask you this: who or what is your favorite supernatural horror film?
Me? What's my favorite?
That's why I said Mark.
I'm trying to ignore you. So like I love like I can't really even just put one, and really
If you
goes
say the
through a lot.
Changeling, I'm going to kick you.
Changeling's up there. I really like. I think Japan does ghost stories phenomenally well. So I love Ringo.
Mark,
Um,
give me a movie.
The Exorcism of Emily Rose.
And I fully told you I watched that again while I was in Indiana, and
No,
I did not hate it.
that's my favorite, best ever one, Jim.
I
The
think you're full of shit.
phenomenal acting of Jennifer Carpenter, both her acting and the character, the way it was written, just chef's kiss. Jim, even you would probably rate it a solid 9 or 10 out of 10, correct?
It's a 4 out of 10 for me.
Jesus Christ. Anyway, so why do you want just one movie from me?
Because there has to be one that you think, okay, this is a really good ghost story.
Yeah, there's lots.
But which one is your favorite is my question.
I don't
What is
have a favorite.
Bullshit.
No, I don't.
There's not one that you go back to whenever you're in the mood for a ghost story?
No, there's a number that I love and love equally, I would say.
And which one have you watched the most?
Well, this isn't my favorite, but if you're just saying repeated viewings, just because it was a childhood staple and growing up, it's Poltergeist.
Okay, fair enough. Matthew, what
No,
about
I don't
you?
think it's the best one, but it's,
That's fair. That's fair. It's a nostalgia thing. I get it.
I
like,
mean, I can rip off so many like for different categories. Like personal masterpiece, I always go back to 1973, The Exorcist.
Mhm.
I think it gets an unfair handshake
okay.
because what they were able to accomplish in 1973 pushed boundaries, and I don't think
Right.
people understand that.
Maybe I'm not being clear in my question. I'm asking for a ghost story, not a possession film.
Oh, a ghost story.
The Exorcism of Emily Rose, Jim, is
That's a
my favorite
possession
ghost
film.
story.
That
It's a
is a
ghost story if
possession
you
film.
think about how the character's written.
It is
Ghost
not a ghost
story.
story.
So the Legend of Hell House, The Changeling, Ringo. Oh God, there's probably so many others. The Haunting, the original, The Haunting, fantastic. I don't know. There's probably a bunch more.
Fair enough.
would
Matthew?
we consider Autopsy of Jane Doe a ghost story?
That's a ghost story, yes.
Because I think for a current film, it is phenomenal. Like
Agreed.
I actually just recently added the Scream Factory because I love that movie that much. I think that movie was well done.
Yeah, and that one kind of straddles the line, right? Because it's almost like the Blair Witch Project. Is that a ghost movie? No, sort of.
No,
Maybe.
maybe. but
Yeah.
it depends on how you view the film. Like if you're watching Book of Shadows, then yes, it's a ghost story. If you're watching the
No, I
original
don't watch
Blair
that
Witch,
garbage.
the best soundtrack ever.
Yeah. What do
I
you rate it? What do you rate it? 5 out of 10?
The soundtrack or the movie?
Yeah. The soundtrack.
Soundtrack would probably be a 7. Because so you have to remember when it came out, I was really into that industrial sound, and it had a great soundtrack.
look, I may never get invited back on after this, but I prefer Book of Shadows over Blair Witch Project.
I agree with you.
I think it is. I look. I give all the flowers to what Blair Witch did, marketing, profitability, everything like that. But overall, it is one of the most boring films I've ever watched.
Oh,
I enjoy Book of Shadows. I
Agreed.
enjoy that film.
oh, don't get me wrong. I can totally like. That's why Blair Witch was so divisive. I can totally see it. As you know, you can even look at kind of some of his avatars after like Open Water, right?
Yeah.
It's just a bunch. It's just one or two people arguing for most of the thing, most of the runtime, and I think that it either works or it doesn't. But the original Blair Witch definitely works for me. I did not like the second one. I thought all the characters were just super annoying.
I
So
don't disagree.
I actually
but I
didn't
loved it.
mind like the reboot or whatever it was. Was it a reboot? Remake?
Do you know which
Yeah.
Blair Witch Project I like the best? I mean, if we're not talking just the movies, is the game. I thought the game was phenomenal.
I'd never heard of that.
I started playing it, but then
I played it through twice, and I loved it.
Nice.
They did a
Anyway,
really great job.
so
adapting it.
here's my take. I think Exorcist 3 is better than The Exorcist. Or
You
well,
do.
I enjoy it more than The Exorcist.
I think The Exorcist 3 is underrated just because of how bad Heretic is.
I love Heretic. Are you kidding?
Oh, I hate Heretic.
It is a giant goopy mess, and I love every minute of it.
So
Louise
really,
Fletcher and
Jim knows
Linda
this.
Blair were amazing.
This is another one of Jim's favorite movies. So there was The Exorcist, right? William Peter Blatty.
Oh,
And
fuck me.
there
Here
was
we
the
go.
Ninth Configuration. Have you seen the Ninth Configuration? And then The Exorcist 3. That's the real trilogy of The Exorcist.
That is not the
movies.
real trilogy.
It is. Let's not get into real trilogies, Jim.
So, okay, so we have a few comments, so let's talk. She was great in the episode of X-Files where she played a blind woman. I'm not sure who he's referring to.
Probably Lily, what's her face?
Taylor, probably. Aside from triggering subject matter, An American Haunting with Donald Sutherland was a supernatural, underrated horror film. I agree with that. An American Haunting was fantastic with Sissy Spacek and Donald Sutherland. Stir of Echoes, he said, was a great movie. And he 100% agrees with Matthew and myself on Blair Witch 2.
You know, like, look, and again, I have all the appreciation for Blair Witch, but you know, years ago, I remember watching the directors talk about it, and I remember the famous scene. They were filming the scene where the Blair Witch was supposed to show up, and they missed catching the Blair Witch, and they didn't have enough budget to reshoot that scene. So they admittedly say that the Blair Witch never even shows up in the film. And so that's the final cut. But then in the final scene, I don't know how people find it terrifying or horrifying or however you say it, with a camera shot of someone's ruddy nose for like the last 10 minutes of that movie. Like you're getting an upshot of someone's nose dripping in that final scene, and it kills me.
Well, that's not the final scene, right? The final scene is her going into the house.
Is Josh in the basement?
And,
Yes.
and him looking in the corner.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And I think that's a great ending. But again, I mean, it's all subjective. So, like,
It
Yeah.
is. It is.
people
Yeah,
like whatever
it
you
is.
want, and that's great. And again, if you like movies I hate, fantastic, because people
Yeah.
put a lot of time and effort into making movies. So, if
And that's
I
the-
don't-
Fair.
that's those.
And,
Great.
and I think that's the beauty of horror too. I mean, you're always going to find someone who loves something that you don't like, but as long as we all agree that we all love horror, that's the main thing.
Yeah, I agree.
Jim would give if Jim could give horror a rating out of 10. Jim, what would you give it? 6.5? 4? Jim, hello, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Rate
Yeah.
horror. Rate horror out of 10, Jim.
What horror? Give me a
Horror
specific movie.
as a thing.
Horror is my number 10.
So it's a 10 out of 10.
Mm-hmm. Horror in general, yes.
Okay.
That's all I read, and that's 90% of what I watch.
Well, you didn't really do very well in that trivia.
I agree, because a lot of the questions were too obscure for my knowledge.
Well, you're just a noob then.
Whatever.
So, have you finished the Twilight series like you said you were going to?
What?
Now, those you give a 10 out of 10 for.
There's a reason I call the second one Breaking Wind.
Oh, so you've seen it?
I have. My ex was obsessed with the Twilight movies.
Sure, John. Or I mean, Jim.
Same reason. It's the only reason I saw True Blood was because my ex was obsessed with it.
Yeah. It's the only reason you got that Twilight tattoo on your back.
Says the man who paid for the tattoo on my calf.
Yeah, you're stuck with it, dude. Not me.
I am, and I love it. I absolutely love it. No matter whatever happens, I'll always know that I will have a lasting legacy on the internet.
So Matthew, what are some of your favorite horror movies in general? Like, it's very hard because there's so many subgenres.
So my number one is The Thing. It'll always be The Thing. I was lucky enough to see that one on the big screen here about a week ago. Jaws, Child's Play. Now this one might be a little bit outreach, but I love it. I like Baghead Jason from Friday the 13th Part 2.
Yeah.
Nightmare on Elm Street 3, Dream Warriors. I know that people have become divisive over that over the years, but I love that
Really?
one. I don't know why. Like, you see people tear that down now, and I'm like, why? That, in my opinion, because it's like Funny Freddy and all that stuff. I love how he plays with, like, what is it in Abigail? I like to play with my food. I love that in that one. But those are some of my favorites.
You know, my favorite line from any Nightmare on Elm Street film is?
What's that?
Mark, guess.
Welcome to the prime time, bitch.
No. It's Nightmare on Elm Street 4 when Alice gets sucked into the movie screen, and he goes, "Oh, Rick, you little meatball." Like, I fucking love hearing that. It makes me giggle every time I hear it.
He look, so synonymous with the character, like Robert Englund, and just hearing his voice, like, I mean, just rewatching those movies just for Robert Englund's voice, like, he owned that character. And
but did you notice the change his voice goes through between 1 and 3?
he was much deeper, and much like kind of like what Wes Craven recaptured in New Nightmare.
Yeah.
Like, he was definitely much. And again, I still to this day hate how much Nightmare on Elm Street gets crapped on. That was not a bad movie. A bad movie.
Wait, are we talking about the original or the remake?
The Nightmare on Elm Street 2.
Oh, where is it? I have to show you, Mark. I didn't show you what I got when I went to Indiana.
All right.
It's a positive STD test.
No. Where did I put it? Are you ready for this?
I'm ready for Freddy.
That's awesome.
It's an original Lightbox poster for the VHS release of Freddy's Revenge.
Oh, cool.
I'm working on getting the shadow box that I ordered to mount it was too small, so I'm waiting for the new one to come in.
Oh, cool.
But
anyway, Nightmare on Elm Street 3, I think it's where he starts to become a bit more comedic, but that movie is very, very dark.
Yes.
It's like it's the darkest of all the movies, I think, of all the Nightmare on Elm Street movies. So that kind of balances it out a little bit, and he's still scary when he needs to be. I think after 4 or 5, especially like the Freddy's Dead and stuff, that kind of
But that's the thing that I love about that franchise is when he starts to become over the top and comedic, they embrace it wholeheartedly
Yep.
and they run with it. They make it become part of his core character and they just make it absolutely ridiculous. Now, what I will say about Freddy's Dead, because I did not like it initially, I do enjoy rewatching it, but what I did not like is, and I think it was all in the direction because from the interviews that I've heard with Robert Englund, is the original thought behind Freddy in that film was he was supposed to start changing for everybody's individual fears, but they still forced the recognizable makeup rather than making it an entirely new character.
I, I disagree with that. I don't think that approach would have worked anyway. But that's the one where you have like somebody like karateing Freddy and he's not there, right?
That was 4.
Was that 4?
That's 4.
But so what I will say about the final nightmare, like the opening where he's, they're doing that flashback, right? That's excellent.
Yeah.
He's legitimately scary again.
Yep. In 4 was where they had him. He was in the comic book, and then he was doing the video game thing. But Robert Englund made comments in interviews where he thought that would be a great way to carry on the franchise, where you have different versions of Freddy, and that could work if it's approached properly. But I think that unfortunately he has become so synonymous with that character, nobody's going to be able to do it to the level that fans are satisfied with it.
So it's difficult replacing talkative villains.
Right.
Robert Englund's obviously a huge ham, right? And I'm sure he loved getting even more ridiculous things to say and funny things, but those later ones didn't really work for me.
I am a fan up until Freddy's Dead, and then I absolutely adore the New Nightmare.
Yep.
I think the New Nightmare is a better kind of meta horror than Scream.
I agree.
New Nightmare is definitely like number 2 for me. I'd say like Dream Warriors and then New Nightmare and then the original Nightmare.
It was so far ahead of its time for the whole meta aspect that I don't think it got the respect it deserved in the theaters, because I know here in Florida, when it came out in 94, I believe, it played for 1 week and then closed.
I like a New Nightmare, but there's certain things that just drag it down for me a little bit, and that's
like what?
Like the kid. That kid is just hyper annoying in it.
You don't think he translated well from being Gage to being Dylan?
No. and there's certain things I really like about it. I mean, I'm sorry, Wes Craven, you're not an actor. You're very bad in that scene. I do like the overall
Sarah
idea.
Risher. Sarah Risher was bad too.
I probably like it more than some of the later sequels, but I just find myself never wanting to rewatch it very often.
Fair enough. I do watch it very often. I rewatch it very often.
I mean, there's some movies that I love, but I never, rarely rewatch. Like a lot of Cronenberg stuff.
I will say, though, that Miko Hughes did a fan-made film called Dylan's New Nightmare on YouTube, and it's fantastic. It's done really, really well.
I think I'll have to check that out, by the way, Jim. I'll check that out. But, I think that's something that's really important about Wes Craven. Like, if you look at what he was able to do, he was revolutionary at kind of changing the game. Like, not only how ahead he was with New Nightmare, but also what he did and I give credit to Scream for keeping... if you talk about Supernatural, and we had about 30 years of Supernatural and Possession in the theaters. That was like the box office draw. And here he comes in 96 with Scream, and he kept the mainstream slasher in theaters. He helped do that.
That's what he did well between the New Nightmare and Scream, is he made it so that you were addressing audiences and not making them feel stupid. I think the New Nightmare was too on trend. You were too focused on the supernatural slashers, right? The slashers that always came back at that time, to understand that, oh wait, what if this really was not a supernatural entity in those films. It was really just a movie versus in Scream where they fully embrace that and they're like, oh, you have to live by the rules of the horror movie, blah, 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 blah. He reinvented it in the right way, which is why Scream caught on. And I will say, since we're bringing up Scream, for Scream 7, if Sydney does not fucking snap or have some major character turn, I'm done. I know that they can't make her the killer and they can't kill her because it's written into their rights to the film because that's the way Wes Craven wanted it. But there has to be some character development because that character has not developed since the end of Scream 3.
She needs, you know, like I know they hint at the daughter, you know, being in here and she's being someone that's going to be chased by Ghostface. Like, you know, yes, can she experience some kind of major trauma? And you know, let's see what Kevin Williamson, because I like what Kevin Williamson did with Scream 2. So let's see what Scream, you know, he was originally attached to Scream 3, which I think is one of the most underrated of the franchises, Scream 3 personally. And I hated Scream 4. I hated Scream 4. But I am excited to see. I'm interested. I'm interested if it's going to be flashbacks and how this is all going to fit in with all the legacy characters coming back.
I hate that. I hate the fan service with Stu Macher, Dewey. I hate that. Because I thought what they did for Dewey in the last Scream was great. When they killed off his character, Gale Weathers should have died too.
Boy, yeah, I'll tell you what, as hard as that scene went, if you really wanted to gain more fans, I thought they should have finished the job there. Like that scene was so well done. It was good. And then they just let her off the hook.
Yep.
But you know, I think that's where if you decide if you want to push the boundaries or not, and I think that's where horror franchises sometimes again fumble. Is like, yes, it's okay to kill off the legacy character. Just like in this movie was so unnecessary and I hated every minute of it, but exactly like what they did with I Know What You Did Last Summer this year. Like what they did with the legacy characters, not only was Jennifer Love Hewitt's character so unnecessary, but what they did with Freddie Prinze, I'm like
perfect. Yeah, absolutely perfect.
God. I couldn't handle it.
That is the only redeeming quality of that film was what they did with Freddie Prinze's character.
Really?
Yes.
I couldn't do it.
I 100% bought into that because you would think after all that trauma that they're supposedly experiencing during that trilogy, somebody is going to snap like that, and to make that Freddie Prinze's arc was fantastic. They should have killed off Jennifer Love Hewitt also instead of what they did.
The only part I think I enjoyed of that movie, the only character I think I liked was the podcaster, and I thought she got dispensed too quickly in the movie. Like she actually tried to do some smart stuff in her scene.
I will disagree with you because you know who I really liked in that movie?
Who's that?
The killer.
Fair enough.
I think she's going to play a great psycho in future movies. Sort of like what's her name? From the Mayfair Witches and Baywatch, that blonde-eyed chick.
Pamela Anderson.
No, the new Baywatch, not the old Baywatch.
Pamela.
She's in the Mayfair Witches. I can't think of her name at the moment, but she was in a show called Why Women Kill on CBS, which, by the way, was fantastic. 3 terrific seasons. But she played a psycho in that film, and she was amazing. Everything else I see her in is like, really? That's it? Mark?
Yeah.
What?
So
not
I don't have anything else.
Scream or the I Know What You Did Last Summer or any of those slashers.
I don't have anything else to discuss, guys. Do you have anything you want to bring up?
No.
No, I'm good.
It's been a pleasure to have you on.
For everybody that's still watching, I want to say thank you very much. I'm going to end the live stream now. Matthew, hang out for a sec. Everybody say goodbye.